Hey everyone, I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. You guys know that I'm creating a lot of INFJ videos, so if you guys have any questions specifically geared towards INFJs or anything regarding the videos I created, let me know. Comment below or anywhere and let me know what your questions are, okay? In today's video, we'll be speaking about how INFJs are obviously a mass of contradictions. Not only INFJs, but obviously people in general, human beings, humanity is a mass of contradictions. We want this and we want that and we want it both at the same time. For example, I love being single. I love being single. But I also see people in relationships and I see the benefits and the joys of being in a relationship. So I want that as well, but I want to be single as well. I want both of it at the same time, sometimes. That's the massive contradiction I'm talking about in INFJs. We are able to keep or hold two opposite viewpoints, absolutely opposite, extreme viewpoints at the same time in ourselves. I think that's the reason we're really good at arguing with people or being a mediator or being a moderator or people like us, because we can actually be like, yeah, you know what, I see your point of view, and yes, I see your point of view as well. Makes sense? One of the things that we hold in ourselves as a contradiction is that we want to be unique. For some reason, INFJs have this weird need to be unique, and that's why we love it when people call us rare, and INFJs are supposed to be very rare, right? So we're like, oh, that's so awesome, we're rare. At the same freaking time, INFJs also want to be boring, normal, not unique, right? It's a weird thing where sometimes I'll be in my state of mind where I'm like, oh, awesome, I'm awesomely unique, I do a lot of cool things, I have a weird life, blah, blah, I'm awesomely weird. And at the same time, I want to be normal. I want to be perceived as normal. Sometimes I have weird quirks and I ask people, do you think that's normal? Do you think I'm weird? Do you think I should change that? It's a weird question to ask because yes, you're weird is the question to answer all the time to that question. Yes, you're weird, but that's normal for you, for everyone. Everyone's odd and weird and abnormal in their own way. And everyone's normal in their own way as well. I mean, I'll go down the street and I'm a human being. I have normal sets of, fingers and toes. I have eyes, I look normal. Sometimes I don't behave normal, but that doesn't mean anything, right? So we have this weird contradiction within ourselves, We want to be unique at one point of the spectrum, and then we want to be ordinary. We want to be normal. We have this weird thing where we're always asking people, do you think that's normal? Do you think I'm normal? Do you think I should change that? Do you think I'm being weird? I ask this question to people all the time because all of a sudden I realize, shit, I think I'm weird. And then at certain other points of time, I'm like, cool, I'm so weird. I love that about me. You know what I'm saying? So there are these two weird people inside of us. I think that's what it is. We have two different people inside of us all the time. I have two boom shakas inside of me all the time. One boom shaka loves to be weird, loves to be quirky. She dresses in all these random clothing. She wears all these weird things in her hair and her ears and all that stuff. She walks around being weird, and she likes that. And then I go through phases where that shika, the weird shika, kind of goes into the background a little bit, and then the normal shika comes out. And that normal shika, she wears jeans, she wears a t-shirt, she's normal in her clothing, dressing. She walks around normally. She doesn't listen to weird music. She listens to pop or rock, whatever it is. She walks around drinking a normal amount of water. And she just tries to be as normal as possible because she has this weird thing where she's like, oh, I don't want to be weird. I don't want to stand out. I don't want to draw attention. I don't want to be looked at. I don't want to be abnormal. Do you know what I'm saying? And so we go back and forth between these two personalities of ourselves. No wonder, and I've heard this before as well, that INFJs are called bipolar sometimes. And we feel bipolar sometimes as well. We have episodes of manic, where we just go crazy and we do a lot of work and we do and work and we're just like, right? And then we have episodes of manic depressive modes where we are really lazy and we don't want to do anything. We just want to sit at home and watch Netflix. Okay? And so we go back and forth between these two episodes, these two parts of ourselves, these two versions of ourselves. The boom shaka that is crazy and the boom shaka that wants to be normal, right? Obviously, these are just two spectrums of the same line. It's just the same me. It's just depending on the situation, depending on me, depending on hormones, depending on the weather, depending on how much sleep I've had, depending on a billion different factors. Either one comes out or the other comes out to play, right? And so when you guys are looking at yourself and you feel like, oh my God, I'm all of these random personalities, who is the real me, la la la. The reality is every human being goes through this, and every human being has a billion different versions of themselves inside of them. A billion different versions. I have many versions of myself that come out at different points of different days, depending on what's going on. The same thing with you. We are not one person that is stable and the same all the time. Like, I am not the same person all the time. You might meet me one day and I'm so tired and I'm like speaking slowly, I'm lazy, I'm boring. And another day I've had a really good day, I've done a lot of cool things, and I'm like manic. I'm like, I can't stop talking, I'm so excited. And this is because this is what human beings are all about. We are not robots, we're not automatons, we're not machines, right? We change depending on the day, depending on what's going on inside of us, depending on what we ate, depending on who we met, depending on how much water we have, depending on if we're dehydrated or not. You know, there's so many billions of factors that we can't even control. So let's not worry about that, right? And being normal, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I like being normal, sometimes I like being quirky. Both of them are alright, because really no one person on this planet is normal, and no one person on this planet is unique. We're all unique in our own way, and we're all normal in our own way. Make sense? So let's stop worrying about this nonsense and making ourselves go crazy because we're like, oh my God, I'm weird, I'm this, I'm that. Just stop worrying about all this stuff. Stop wasting your energy on that. And move towards worrying about the more important questions like, who are you? And what is your life purpose? And what are you here to do? And how can you contribute with your awesome INFJ skills to this world to make it a better place in your own little unique way? Make sense? I hope it does. If you guys have any questions at all, please do let me know. I'm always looking to hear from you guys. I know that you guys have so much insight because you've been analyzing yourself, I'm sure, for decades or years. So tell me, explain to me, teach me. I want to learn from you as well. And if you guys have any feedback or questions, please do let me know. I'm always here to listen. I'm always answering comments. Please do comment if you have anything to say. If you guys are interested, you can join my team at patreon.com/boomshaka. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.